Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, as always, and today you join us back on the yard where we've got a lot of kind of shuffling and shunting around to do, to be honest. We have the vet coming tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some TB testing, so we need to get ourselves, we need to get the yard cleaned out so we can put some posts in and get the cattle pen set up properly. So before we do any of that, we just need to kind of get this all cleared up and out of the way, so that's what we're starting with today. We've got a few other things on the go. We didn't quite get finished mowing down that grassland yesterday. I had half mind to put that into hay, but I don't think it's going to be very good, so likely we're going to have to just eventually stick that into some late silage, really. It'll get used somewhere down the line, but it's not the best looking stuff. Now we'll just get this all kind of lined up properly. So yeah, we need to get on top of that grass as well in the coming few days. We've still got quite a bit of stubble work to plough in and get some winter wheat, winter barley drilled. So we're busy, we've got a lot to do, but none of that can really take place until we're ready for the vet to arrive tomorrow. So we've got a few more trailers to move. We're going to try and clean that combine off as well, actually. Get that washed out so it can dry off in the sun. I don't typically like to do too deep of a clean with the jet washer because the water can get stuck into the bearings, so we just give it kind of a shower off more than anything else. There's a couple of trailers here we're going to move. We're going to move the grain trailer and the tanker before we hitch the muck trailer on, and we've got some muck to try and clear out of this main shed as well. There's always muck to clear out from my farm, it seems. Muck. But yeah, so we'll get this one shifted. We're just kind of pushing them all around the corner. We might actually, you know what, might stick this into the grass field around the back there. Get that out of the way. Today Terry is taking the day off because we need him for tomorrow, which is usually his day off there, so we've shuffled things around for him today. So it's just myself on the yard right now, but just a little bit to kind of get ourselves up and ahead with before the vet can actually come in. TB testing is something that we're going to get into a little bit more detail when he's actually here, because there's quite a lot to it. It's not the most enjoyable time for sure, but it's something that is unavoidable. So we're just going to have to kind of roll with that, really. Let's just drop that off on the hitch there. Fantastic. The 7710 is on the drill. It's ready to go. We just need a little bit of land ahead of it. We can stick that into the field that we were in. Oh, it must have been the last episode we had, actually, when we were working over that ground. Got that all finished. That's all ready to be drilled, really. So that's probably something we'll get on to very soon. And then, yeah, we'll be kind of slowly but surely getting ahead of the game here, which is the main thing that we needed to do. It is that time of year where it's a bit busy, but yeah, we're getting there. That's absolutely for sure. We're slowly getting through the list. Do let me know down below in the comments what you're getting up to, where you're working, what you're working on at the moment as well. It's a busy time of year for everyone, so I would love to know that. I always like to read through those and kind of get an idea of what we're doing. So do drop a comment down below. Alright, the tanker is on there. We need to get a little bit more slurry work done, actually. We haven't done anywhere near as much as I had hoped. Need to justify having the second large tanker for sure. Okay, so we'll just drop this one off around the corner here, and that will be that, I think. Alright then, so we'll go and put on the muck trailer. We're just going to leave that by the entrance here for now, I think, because we're going to need that very shortly, so we won't bother shifting that out of the way too much. Just stick it up and then that'll be good to go. And as you can see, now we have a nice kind of open stand, really, hard stand for the cattle before they get funneled into the race. Oh, now, let's see. We're a bit tight to get out of here. Ooh, come on, Frank, you got this. You got this. Ooh, need to straighten up a little bit. Nearly got it in one. Okie dokie. Alright, and so, like I say, we'll just stick this down into the entrance of the yard there. Keep it out of the way, keep this out of mischief. I'm not I think I have an idea of where we're going to stick the muck eventually. It's probably going to go down where the combine was on the hard stand for a little while, but we'll see. Let's just leave that there for now. Fantastic. Switching over quickly to the combine, we're going to start this old girl up and take it down to the main yard there, where we just need to kind of get it washed off, get the dust off it really more than anything. Fires up like an absolute champ still. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful. So we'll just knock this back. Trying not to clip anything. My yard is a bit tight. I do despise trying to navigate the combine through it. There we go. Perfect. And on we go. Alright then, so I think we're just going to swing this in front of the pressure washer, which is mounted on the end of this building here. I'll probably put the auger out as well, just so we can get in behind it a little bit. Out it comes. And then we're good to go. Excellent stuff. Now it's time to get wet, pretty much. I'm going to get soaked as I do this, because I can't seem to ever pressure wash anything while staying dry. But look at that beaut. What an absolute beauty of a machine. We're going to get ourselves cracking along with this, so what we'll probably do is just speed through it so you kind of watch us go. And we'll see how that all comes together before we have to ship it back into the silage pit. We'll leave it out there. It's nice and dry today, so we'll leave it outside for a little bit and then see how it goes. How do I start this thing? There we go. Alright, just look at it. Looking fantastic in the sunshine. Kind of knocked everything off there. Nice and easily done. So we'll jump back in and we'll get this kind of stuck back out of the way for now. Nice little job to get done though. I'm quite happy that's ticked off the list. Alright then, having successfully navigated the yard in reverse, which is always fun in an old combine, we're done. We're going to just stick it into the silage bit here where it can dry off in the sunshine, and then we'll be laughing, I think. So that's that one all taken care of. That's another job off the list, which is always quite pleasing to be done. I'm going to get myself all set up with the loader, and we'll get this muck cart started as well, and we'll just see how we're all shaping up on that side as well. So come back to us in a little bit. Well, there's way more muck in here than I ever thought. This is going to take some clearing, but what can we do? We're just going to keep going through it. It's been a while since it was last done, actually. So we'll just keep ourselves kind of chugging along. And then once we're done, I have an idea. We're going to stick it in that. There's a stack over where we were storing the combine for a short while. We're going to stick it all into there. And that should do a nice little job for me. And then we can leave it there for now, and then it's kind of close to a few fields. Alright, girl. That cow does not want to move. Stubborn old girl, that's for sure. Well. So a very interesting video by the Funky Farmer recently, who I do watch on YouTube when I'm not doing my own farm work. Very interesting time lapse of cattle grazing, just to see how they systematically kind of go through, which was pretty interesting. I never really thought they grazed like that, but that was a good one to see. Come on, you've got to just move. No, okay, you stay there then. Don't mind me. Oh, there it goes. That was a weird cow. So I'm very curious to know as well, what is everyone getting up to? Where are we watching from? Whereabouts do you live and how do you watch this? I'm flattered that so many people do watch me and my little musings here. It's great to see, but I'd love to know where you all are and what you're doing. So do let me know down in the comments below. Just say where you're watching and what you're working on at the moment. That is always cool. And also, I've had a lot of people who stop there. A lot of people who will say that, you know, maybe John Deere is their favourite tractor, or New Holland, or Massey's. Let me know what the best tractor you've ever driven is as well. Always think that's pretty interesting. A lot of varying opinions there, so it'll be pretty cool to see what you all think. So do stick that down below. I am a bit of a mixture here on Meadow Grove. As you can see, we've got the new T6, but predominantly we are green. John Deere is always something that I've enjoyed driving ever since my father had one when I was but a lad, really. Oddly enough, though, the T6 here was the first new tractor that we ever bought. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be about it. See a little bit. Do you know what? That'll do it for now. Because we'll just go and see what's up, see where we're tipping it, make sure it's all okay. So it's not far away at all. It's just going to be a gentle little drive around the corner here. Nothing's coming. I think what we'll end up doing here is just kind of banging it in there, really. That kind of works well for me. Let's see where I'm going, but hey, it'll work. Just aim for the corner roughly. And up it goes. Let's just pull it forward a bit here. I think we are going to have to come into here and just kind of ramp it up a little bit. But I think that's us done. Have a quick look, see. Yes. Well, we'll get a few loads tipped into there at least, and then we can just always come backwards and forwards and get it all sorted out. And now, I'm just going to swing down to the bottom here, do a bit of a U-turn, and we'll get ourselves back up. And that's going to be the rest of our afternoon, really. Getting all of this cleared out as quickly as possible. You can see there's a few fields here on the hillside that at some point that muck will get spread onto, and then that'll give it a bit of a helping hand it needs. And we can see where it goes from there. Like I say, elsewhere, the next jobs on the list are, we've got the vet coming soon tomorrow, we've got some haylage to make, get that yard tied up again, put all those machines back where they need to be, and then we're really kind of going to focus on the land down at the new yard, get the rest of that in ship-shape order, and then we'll be good from there. Chickens are doing well though, hens are doing very well there, the production's going up and up, which apparently I believe is due to the kind of comfort in the new facilities, which is great. So we'll watch this space with that as well. So I think at this stage all I can do is continue, and then we'll come back to you when the vet's here to kind of show you what's happening with the testing and show you how that's all going to run through. But that's going to be for another day, and I'll look forward to bringing that all along and bringing you along for the ride. If you haven't done so already, and if you have enjoyed today's episode, which has been a bit of a rambling of different things really, trying to get a few odds and ends done, but I think we're going to achieve a lot by the end of today. And as always, there's always a lot of muck for me to shift, so what is new there? So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button to Simulation for the Nation if you've yet to do so, as he very kindly agrees to host everything, and we will see you in the next one. So until then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.